Don't count your problems, count your blessings. This is street wisdom. Truth over noise.
Don't count your problems, count your blessings. We dropping jewels in these hard life sessions. Truth in your ear, hope for your pain. Street wisdom poor kids running through the vein. Real talk only, we don't do guessing. Lessons from the block to your spirit confessing. Don't count your problems, count your blessings. Every scar's proof that you still progressing. From the stoop to the studio, mic to the pavement. Wisdom in the raw, no filter, no fake hits. Brooklyn to the Bronx where the soul still speaks. We preach to the pain and uplift the weak. You lost a few battles, that's part of the climb. But diamonds get formed in the pressure of time. We ain't here to flex, we here to reflect. Put faith in the field where the world show neglect. Truth in the cipher, hope in the loop. God in the bars and the word in the booth. Turn trials to tapes and the hurt to a hymn. Every loss got a light when you look from within. Don't count your problems, count your blessings. We in the trenches, but we still confessing. Faith in the fight and hope in the lesson. Street wisdom podcast, this the true direction. This is Jack.
What's up with it? Street wisdom, talk to me and I'll talk back. I am your favorite host from the West Coast. I am church music. And thank you for tuning in and logging in. And you know my motto. You could have been anywhere across the world. But you're right here with me right now. And that's such a blessing. You know what I'm talking about? And I hope that your day, your evening is going well, it's going pleasant. And I hope that you're relaxing and just thanking God for another beautiful day of life. Hustle and motivate. You heard that before? Hustling overtime, I gotta get it. Nothing comes to a sleeper but a dream. Wake up, money never sleeps. I got to get it, man. But what about when hustle becomes a trauma response? And that's real. Check this out. What happens when hustle becomes a trauma response? You know what I'm talking about? And that's real. You know, all my players across the world is getting money over time. Let's talk about the grind for a second. Would that be okay? I really want to talk about it. Not the fake motivational rise grind stuff. You know what I'm talking about? I mean the obsession with hustling and getting this money and, you know, not sleeping for 3 days. The kind that has you checking your emails at 3 a.m. in the morning, skipping meals, you know what I'm talking about, and calling it hustle when it really, we're just running as hustlers, you know what I'm talking about? So for church music, in the basement of God, street wisdom, talk to me and I'll talk back. The hustle becomes a trauma response. So today, let's talk about the lie that busy equals blessed. This is when hustle becomes a trauma response. Right here on Street Wisdom, talk to me and I'll talk back. And I want you to know one thing for real. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't hating the hustle. Because I am the hustle. You know what I'm talking about? But let's keep it all the way real. Most of us were taught that hustle is holy. But can I be honest with you? What if I told you for some of us it's just unhealed fear in a Gucci belt? Now you think about that real slow. Okay? You say you're building generational wealth, but your kids barely know you, partner. But you hustling over time, you know what I'm talking about? Wake up, money never sleeps. You brag about no days off, I gotta get it. But your body's begging for a break. Because when you hustle overtime, your body becomes weak. You need spiritual nutrition from God. That ain't hustle, fam. That's self-abandonment. Can I be honest with you? Like my partner DeMega would say, what's the science? But the moral of the story, here's why this hits different. Check this out. Because through my research and my studies, trauma rewires your nervous system, okay? Trauma rewires your nervous system. And check this out. And if you grew up unstable, which means what? Bills unpaid, parents chronic stressed, your adult brain equates rest with danger. So you overlook to feel safe. But check this out. You got one mouth to speak and two ears to listen, and you should be listening, my brother that's hustling over time. You are not a machine, brother. Burnout isn't a badge, it's a warning. And the body does send warning shots. And let me be clear with my brothers that's hustling overtime. So how do we fix it? Let's start here. Ask, who am I without the grind? If that question terrifies you, that's your work, partner, player. Schedule, lazy, yes, block off time to do nothing. Sit back and kick your feet up like a real boss. Relearn how to exist without producing. You don't got to chase it all the time. Okay? Heal the lack wound. The poverty mindset keeps you chasing and chasing and chasing. Therapy ain't just for broken people. It's for real hustlers everywhere. And I really want you to think about that. And real talk, you know what I'm talking about? This episode from Street Wisdom wasn't to judge you. It was to free you. Okay? Because I'm not in liberty to judge. But I do have wisdom that comes from God. And I want you to think about something. For my listeners that's listening all over the world, this week, I dare you to do one thing that proves you're more than your output. Take a nap. Relax. Tell your woman no. No sex tonight. No weed. No alcohol. No temptation. Say no. Say it with me real slow. No. Sit in silence. You deserve a life, brother. You deserve a life, sister. Not just a resume. And that's real talk. I want you to hit my DMs and tell me how it goes. Until next time, stay unfiltered, stay blessed. This is Street Wisdom. Talk to me and I'll talk back.